What would you do if you saw a woman being kidnapped at a gas station? Would you wade in to help? Or would you just kind of shrug your shoulders and do nothing? Welcome back to Bible Bears, everyone. I'm Ryder Cullison. So I'm going to show you some videos. Some of you may have already seen this. Some of you probably haven't. But it's a kidnapping that occurred at a Salt Lake City, Utah gas station. And what you see might be a little bit surprising. But first, it's time for the bad dad joke of the day. How do short people cut their pizza? Give up? With Little Caesars. I know it's bad. Guys, before I show you the video, don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you will be notified when I post new videos, and hit that subscribe button as well. Okay, so this is footage from a convenience store gas station in Salt Lake City, Utah. The police are actually showing this footage through their website. So you'll see a red Nissan Pathfinder pull in. That's our suspect. There's other people getting gas. The kidnapper gets out. He is actually a 22-year-old named Carl Gravitt. He goes into the gas station. Now, apparently, the kidnappee, the woman who was kidnapped, she and Carl were dating. They had an argument. According to her, he was hitting her. Once he goes in, she makes a run for it, as you can see here. So she runs up to another man who's pumping gas. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on here. The police feel that she was either asking for help or she tried to crawl under the man's truck. Now her boyfriend runs out. There's a discussion there. I don't know what's going on. The guy in the truck just continues to pump gas. I don't know what's being said here. The man, the kidnapper, drags the woman out, throws her over his shoulder, and then carries her back, kicking and screaming, back to his car, and then they depart. After this was reported to the police, they put out an Amber Alert. This woman is actually apparently in her 30s, but because they found a size 3 shoe and due to her petite nature, they thought it was a child. The Amber Alert helped out. They got a lot of tips, including family members who said, hey, this is who it is. The police were able to track down Carl and the girl, and she was rescued. He's been put in jail for kidnapping and some other charges. Also turned out that the vehicle that they were driving in was stolen. So there is a good ending here. The woman is safe. What is a little bit disturbing, and why of course this has made national news, is that nobody really did anything. And we saw this a month ago in Los Angeles when a man pulled into a gas station, got out of his car, sauntered over to a woman who was pumping her gas, and just viciously beat her. Then in that video you saw bystanders walking up, confronting him. I don't know what they were saying, but he just casually strolls back to his vehicle and drives away. Now thankfully some people got his license plate number, and thankfully these people at the gas station in Salt Lake City were conscious enough to take down a license plate, description of the vehicle, and report this. But isn't part of you saying, why did the man pumping gas not take more action? You have a woman running to you for help. A woman of small stature. Not that that matters, but she clearly can't handle herself. She cannot handle a man of that size who's chasing her down, and this guy pumping gas does nothing. If you saw this in a movie, you'd be like, oh man, I'd run in there and help that girl. I'd help that young woman. I'd beat up her boyfriend. I'd restrain him. I'd take him down. I'm not letting something like that happen. Yet this guy pumping gas, I don't know, maybe he was disabled? Who knows? But he just kind of stood there. Now, we don't have any comments from the guy pumping gas because I don't think police have identified him yet. And really, I don't think he can be technically charged with anything. According to the information officer for the Salt Lake City Police, she said it was really up to bystanders to determine what action to take in a scenario like this. Now, from what I understand, this kidnapper, he wasn't wielding a gun. I don't know that he was wielding a knife. Here he is in this picture. It doesn't look like he's carrying anything. I doubt he walked into the gas station heeled with a Glock down his waistband. So what was the guy pumping gas thinking? Could he have not said something? Could he have not said, "Hey man, hey bro, what's going on here?" No, he just lets this man carry a woman, throw her over his shoulder like a sack of flour, and just walk away. My question to you is, what would you do? Now, I think it's interesting. In Isaiah, it says, learn to do good, seek justice, correct oppression, bring justice to the fatherless, plead the widow's cause. We should seek justice. I think reporting this, perhaps a lot of the people there said, I'm seeking justice. But if there's a kidnapper without a gun and and you're going to risk getting punched in the face, perhaps that is what happens. But wouldn't it be worth it to potentially save this woman's life? How would you feel if you turned on the news the next day and you saw this woman from the gas station who the night before ran to you screaming for help, and you saw that she had been murdered? How would you feel? Sometimes we need to take a stand. Remember the story of the Good Samaritan? Man is beaten up by some highway robbers, and a priest and a church worker just ignore him on the road, and it was a Samaritan, a hated class, that cleaned his wounds and took him to an inn and paid for basically for his health care. Could we not do this for everybody else, regardless of whether they're white, black, poor, Latino, Jew, no matter what? Help out people, okay? Now, if the guy's brandishing a weapon, I understand that you don't want to put your life in danger, and perhaps you have children. Perhaps you don't want to, and you definitely don't want to put your children's lives in danger. But in a scenario like this, I got to think, you got to do a little bit more than just let a man carry a woman away kicking and screaming. God calls on us to seek justice, to stand up for the little person, and I think that's what needed to be done here. But what say you? What would you have done in this situation? I'm sure lots of you have differing opinions, and we don't know the full circumstances here, so maybe I should be giving the benefit of the doubt to this guy pumping gas. But as for me, I would like to think I would have at least tripped the guy up or stood in the way or slowed this process down and give the police a chance to respond to this kidnapping. I'd love to hear your comments below. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And as always, I love you and have a blessed day.